Now, if you look at this guy right here, and then you compare him with me, if my bank account went down to $0, what would you say is like the only thing that's different? I mean, think about it, bro. There's not gonna be much of a difference if we both have $0, except that by the looks of it, this guy does not look healthy at all. But then when you look at me, like, I mean, alhamdulillah, I look pretty good, right? And by the way, I just picked like a random picture from a homeless person here on the internet. I mean, you can look at this guy right here. This guy does not look healthy at all, bro. And then we can look at everybody else, like this guy right here. I mean, bro. And so this is the thing right here. If I had to start from scratch, I'd put 90% of my time on this thing right here that I'll be telling you. Now, look, it's funny. I actually got this whole idea from this guy right here. His name is Brute de Force. Now, this guy right here, just so you know, like this guy is a gambler, right? So if you're a gambler, you're gonna have the same day you would be at like $1 million, and the same day you would be at $0. So you're basically experiencing both ends of the spectrum. You'll be here at 1 million and here at zero. But you're gonna have one thing that you can always fall back on in case you go back to zero, and that one thing is your health, bro. I mean, you look at this guy right here. Like, this guy claims to be extremely healthy. Like, you look at it, he smokes cigarettes and stuff, but I mean, he claims to be extremely healthy. His strength is good, his energy is good, and that's like the best indicator of health. So the reason why I'm saying this is because if you ever, bro, if you ever go back to zero and you have no health, then you're basically gonna end up here on this Google page right here where it says a homeless person. You would look at every single homeless person, their health is just deteriorating. But then when you look at someone who's like who knows how to make money, and even when they go down to like $0, they're able to immediately get back up because they have their health. And so this is something that's extremely important that I've been learning. And so it just makes you think it's like it's not the number in your bank account that matters. Because remember, bro, like the number in your bank account shouldn't even matter in your head. Whether you're at a million or a zero, you should be in like deep inside, you should be the type of person that's rich, that knows how to basically go from here to here easily. And so I could literally come here on video and talk to you about skills that you can get, like copywriting, speaking, closing, all these things. But that's not really the thing that's gonna be able to like keep you from like going from zero and immediately going to like whatever number you were at before. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you're one of those people that don't take care of their health, trust me, bro, whatever skill you get, if you ever get like a small experience of a problem, you'll never be able to survive. But then once your health is in check, you'll be able to handle any problem that comes your way. So in this video, I'll teach you 3 different things that are basically gonna help you stay in optimal health. So one of those things, I mean, obviously, bro, it's your diet. Now listen. If you watch my other video, because I made a different video about this, about diet, right? And I talked about there's a diet that you can do, which is the frugivore diet, but this is a different video. That video is about Ramadan. So if you're in Ramadan and you're taking the frugivore diet, that's fine, that's good. But this video is different. I'm talking about the diet that you're supposed to be having throughout the entire year. And I don't care, bro, if you're vegan, vegetarian, if you're any of those things, it doesn't matter. I'm basically going to be telling you the diet that every human, because humans, like, even if you just look at our teeth, right? Like, we're carnivores. Don't tell me about ethics and blah blah blah, all those things. Yeah, I get it. If the thing is halal, it's good. If it's not halal, it's bad. So don't be telling me about things like, oh, you're killing the animal and all those things. But the very first thing I'm gonna say about diet is that meat is foundational, bro. Even if you wanna like heal your gut, meat is the thing that's gonna help it. Especially like the fatty layers of meat, like the fat of the meat, that thing is good for you. Don't be coming here telling me saturated fat is bad for you and all that stuff. Habibi, do your freaking research, man. Those people, you know what? You know what? If you look at your skin right now, what's your skin made out of? Saturated fat, man. So if you're eating the fat from the animal, that's why you'll notice like when you eat the fat from the animal, even your skin is gonna start getting better. So meat is foundational. Now, if you're gonna be coming here and telling me that no, but you're not really a spiritual person if you're eating meat, you know what? I actually do agree, bro. Like even the CIA, if they're trying to like train people to become better at remote viewing or to basically become like telepathic and all that stuff or see the future, they would put them on a vegetarian diet. So I agree with you. But here we're not talking about becoming a fortune teller, being able to like see what's happening in the other room while you not being there. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how to stay in optimal health. And so one way to stay in optimal health is for you to basically consume what your body is made out of. And that thing is meat. Now, obviously, like the best meat that you can have is halal meat. Any other meat is not good for you because remember, it's like you're also consuming the energy of the animal. So if the animal died in a state where it's living in fear or it's living in like bad conditions, you're gonna get that energy in your body. But if the animal is like truly halal, then you'll notice that you'll be getting the energy from that animal too, which is just blessings. So that's why like you should, I mean, you can even try it. Like if you're not Muslim, by the way, eat halal food and then eat non-halal food. You'll notice the difference. Now, if you're a Muslim, obviously, like don't do that. Don't be trying non-halal food. But you'll notice is like even when you eat the meat, you won't be getting this negative energy that was stuck within the animal because if it's halal, that means the animal lived in a good state. Now, the second thing that you should consume to basically stay at optimal health is raw milk. Now, listen, man, if you go right here, right, if you just go on Google and you just type in raw milk, and then you just see like what people are saying based on raw milk. First of all, look at this. Is raw milk illegal in Canada? And you know what, bro? It actually is. And then you look at this one right here by the FDA. Unpasteurized milk can pose a serious health risk. Drinking raw milk is like so bad for you and all those things. But look, man, look. I've been so far drinking raw milk for basically 2 years. 2 years almost. And I haven't died once. Not even once. I haven't even had salmon. Now, I haven't had any of those things, bro. And I've been drinking like pure raw milk, not even heated up. So I don't even know what those people are saying. Every time, bro, every time I drink raw milk, it just feels like I'm doing my body such a favor where it's like I'm like nourishing the body. I'm giving it every single nutrient that it needs. And so when I drink it, I would notice that I even sometimes like forget to even drink coffee after drinking raw milk in the morning, just because it's like the energy that you get is so pure. Now, what's so funny is that when you do drink raw milk, you'll notice that even your appetite would be suppressed. Like, not suppressed in a way where you drink coffee and then it gets suppressed, but it gets suppressed in a way where it's like you don't need to eat any more things because your body is already nourished. And so you'll notice this too. It's like when you're eating meat and raw milk, you won't be as hungry as you would be just because like your body is already getting all that it needs. Also, you'll notice that even Genghis Khan, right? This guy's army, they used to walk around with cows and then they would get the milk from the cows and slaughter the cows and basically consume them. So that's how you could say like those people they were able to like almost conquer the entire world. Raw milk and meat, habibi. Also, what I noticed is that back when I first started drinking raw milk, like all my numbers have started going up. All my numbers, bro. Like in terms of like working out, squats went up, bench press went up, everything started going up. And then the third one, which is raw honey. Now this one is like I'm not very big on it, but it just means that like don't be scared of sugar, bro. Like fruits, honey, don't be scared of those things. Like your body needs those things. It's so funny because they say your body is actually made out of carbon. And so glucose is carbon. So then when you're consuming those things with the glucose, like the sugar, you're also nourishing your body. And so your body needs those things. So don't be scared of fruits, bro. Don't be scared of raw honey. How are you scared of raw honey? Raw honey has so many benefits. And if you're a Muslim, you would know that honey has so many benefits, bro. And also, I remember when I was a kid, man. When I was a kid, I used to read the ayat in the Quran that says that honey has like the cure for everything. And then I would go and I would eat honey, and I would notice that there's no really like there's not much benefit into it. And then I noticed I'm like, bro, like the honey that I was eating is like the pasteurized honey. But raw honey is like a completely different honey. So stop eating the pasteurized honey, go to a farm, ask if they have honey, and get their unpasteurized, non heated honey. And then you'll notice it's like that honey has all the benefits in it. All the benefits because it hasn't been heated up, right? It hasn't been destroyed. So it has everything, bro, everything that you need in it. And also, what's so funny is that the best type of honey that you would eat is the honey where the bee has basically consumed multiple fruits. Like it wouldn't basically eat from like one fruit, it consumed multiple fruits. Like it's the type of bee that lives in an area, in an environment where multiple fruits grow. And it's so funny because in the Quran you would see an ayah that says this one right here, where it says, "Then eat from all the fruits and follow the way of your Lord laid down." So basically, it's like Allah is basically commanding the bee, like almost like putting divine inspiration in the bee to go and eat from every single fruit. So the honey that's going to cure everything within you is not just any honey. It's the honey where the bee has consumed multiple fruits and the honey is unheated. It's raw. It's unpasteurized. And that's when you'll notice, bro, like you consume this honey, it's different, bro. It's different from the honey that you get from the grocery store, the one that's like just basically just candy. But this honey right here, where the bee is eating from all the fruits and it's unpasteurized, this honey is completely different. You'll notice also it's like it comes in different colors. It's not just gonna come like the brownish color. It's gonna come in different viscosity, different colors, different texture, different everything. And this is the honey where there is healing for all people. And then the last one right here. So this one right here, I've actually been experimenting with it the last like 6 months. And so you would see it's like my finger right here, right? It's blue. This right here, it's blue. Because I was consuming this thing called methylene blue, and I kind of stained myself. But bro, methylene blue, this thing right here, it's so funny because as you guys know, like I graduated from biomedical science, right? So we used to use this thing called methylene blue in labs. So like I used to actually use this thing to stain different things, right? Just to know where like the bacteria is. I mean, I forgot what it does, bro. But I never thought once in my life that I would be basically consuming this thing that you're not even supposed to be consuming it. But basically what I did, by the way, just so you know, today, right? Today, I woke up at 2 a.m. and I haven't slept ever since. Ever since now, I went and I consumed methylene blue. I'm telling you, bro, the energy that I got only from methylene blue has been insane. And I haven't slept since 2 a.m. What time is it now? 4:26. I'm telling you, bro, methylene blue is crazy. Now, the thing with methylene blue is that you have to go online, find methylene blue that's like USP grade level where you can actually consume it. And then what I did is that, so I used to experiment with basically putting it in water and then drinking it. And then now I haven't really found much benefit in them. But now I used to actually, like now I take it and then I just put it straight to my tongue from the dropper. And the benefit has been insane. Also, if you look right here, I can't really show you, but like if you just look right here, right? This right here is free toe. Free toe is right here. Basically, I destroyed my toe, right? And then I'm like, what if I actually just put methylene blue on it to see if I can heal it? And bro, like methylene blue is actually insane. Now the thing with methylene blue, you can just go on Google, search up all the benefits. There has been studies since the 1800s. So methylene blue is like it's a super safe, like I don't even know what it is, like a drug or a thing. I don't even know what it is, bro. But it's extremely safe. So when you take it, it tastes bad because it's basically ink. But then when you take it, it's just completely different. It's gonna give you so much energy because it's basically gonna make like your mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, is going to make it work so much more efficiently so that when you take it, you'll notice that your energy is just going to increase just easily. So this right here, like in terms of your diet, these are the things that I focus on. Maybe I shouldn't have said raw honey, just like raw sugar, but these are the things that I focus on. These are like non-negotiables. Now the second thing right here is your strength. So they say it's like if you ever go to the gym and you notice that your strength is not there, then you're sick, bro. Like your health is not good. So let's just say right now, you like the doctor told you that you have some sort of disease, right? But then you go to the gym and your strength is still good, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't even care what that freaking guy said. I'll just continue doing what I'm doing because if my strength is there, that's it. I'm done. Like that's all I need to know as an indication to know if I'm healthy or not. I don't need to do blood tests. I don't need to do all those things. If my strength is there, I'm done. So what I do is that if your squats are like your usual numbers, that's good. Deadlift, overhead press, clean and press, all those things, if they're good, then you're good. Now for the push-ups, if you can't do 50 minimum push-ups, that's pretty sad, bro. I remember I even talked about it once in my video. I made a video about Andrew Tate in the war room, and then I said, if you can't do 50 push-ups in a row, that's pretty sad. People thought I can't do 50 push-ups, bro. So I made a video basically showing how I was doing 50 push-ups in a row. But bro, this shouldn't be that hard. I don't even know how people thought that was hard. They were like, bro, 50 push-ups is so amazing. Like, you can't even do that. I'm like, no, it's not amazing. It's so easy. So 50 push-ups, 50 pull-ups, and sprinting, right? Sprinting, man. Sprinting is so powerful. I started doing sprinting actually this month. And bro, it's been insane. Sprinting, do it. I made a video the other day about how to increase your testosterone using two things, and sprinting is one of them. So I actually went deeper into how to do sprinting. And then the last one is flexibility. Now, again, bro, we're talking about pillars of health. So diet is one of them, strength is another one, and then flexibility. Now, not gonna lie, I'm not the most flexible person in the world. I'm actually pretty stiff, but I'm trying to like unstiff myself because flexibility is so important. Think of it like if there is like something that's like stiff in the chain, the energy is gonna have a hard time flowing. So if your posture, like if your posture right here, if it's like this, that's so bad. But if it's like this, like if it's actually proper, that's good because then you'll notice like the energy is gonna start flowing within your system so much more easier. You'll notice that even hydration becomes easier. When you take methylene blue, you'll feel it easier. So this is the thing. For me nowadays, every single day, I'm trying to make sure that I do dead hangs every single day. So dead hangs are like these. So just go get yourself like a pull-up bar from Amazon. It's not that expensive. And just keep doing dead hangs, bro. Another one is deep squats. Bro, deep squats. I went to Saudi the other day, and everybody there, they sit in a deep squat. It's like deep squats are so, they're so important. I'm about to hit something. I know that for sure. Like deep squats, just like sitting like this on the ground, not the chair. But if you just sit like this, it's actually very powerful. Now, even more powerful is deep squats with your hands like in the air. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I actually just turn around, if I, you know what, I'm not gonna turn around. But like for me, I usually have a problem with like putting my hands in the air behind my ears. It's supposed to be actually behind your ears. So if you see like this, it's hard, bro. It's hard. And it's because one way to know if you're actually healthy is if you're flexible enough to the point that you can just. It's not easy. Try it, bro. Try it, like just putting your hands in the up above your head, just like this, and behind your ear in a squat position. Try to do that in a squat position and see what happens. It's actually not that easy. Now, one thing I'm doing nowadays is that if I'm on my phone, I will be in a squat position and just use my phone. And so try to always, throughout the day, do a dead hang and do a deep squat because those things have so much benefit for you. Most people nowadays, bro, they actually can't even sit in a deep squat because they're so stiff. They're extremely stiff. So I noticed that, yeah, like the more I started doing the deep squat, the more like just the energy started flowing so much easier within the body. And the more it's like even just going to the gym, you don't need to go to the gym and then have to do like dynamic stretching and all that stupid stuff. If you're already flexible, you're done. You don't need to be doing all this other like extra stuff that you don't even need. So this right here is so important, bro. If I had to start from scratch, I'd put 90% of my time on this just because you'll notice like if your diet is bad, your health is bad, you won't even be able to like have any energy to perform the skills that you need to be performing. So diet, focus on that, bro. Your strength. That's why I say go to the gym, man. Go to the gym. Like, try to lift heavier than you think you can. And then flexibility. Like, this was so. I overlooked this so much just because I'm like, I don't need to be flexible, right? But no, bro, flexibility is so important. So, dead hangs like holding onto the thing, and then like squat with your hands in the air just like this, and that's it.